Introducing first, he is a European Volley Judo Champion, the Fight Night Super Bout Champion. He is a veteran of the Ultimate Fighting Championship and Pancrase. Representing the Ashford Volley Judo Club in Newcastle, England, Ian the Machine Freeman. And his opponent, he is the International Volley Judo Heavyweight Champion, a UVF 8-man tournament champion, a 1996 Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu World Black Belt Champion, a veteran of the Ultimate Fighting Championship and Pride, representing the Brazilian top team from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Carlos Barreto.
And Carlos Barreto set to make his way across that ring from one Ian Freeman as Barreto hops over the ropes. Set to go 3 5-minute rounds for the hook and shoot Super Heavyweight Championship as displayed right there. Ian Freeman from the UK, of course, Carlos Barreto from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Last minute inspections done by the referee. Freeman coming in barely at that super heavyweight weight. Barely cracking in that division.
This is for the hook and shoot.
Barreto looking a little bit more lean and mean than usual.
5-minute rounds.
Set to go. The gold is on the line in this first, second, and third round if needed. Barreto in the white shorts, Freeman in the black with white trim. Sizing each other up, standing on the feet. Nice kick by Barreto. You can see where that reach comes into play. Barreto about 6'3", 6'4" maybe. Incredibly long legs, able to take not a solid kick, but enough power and velocity behind it to knock Freeman off his feet. Nice right hand by Freeman. Barreto in some serious trouble. He got dropped right there, gained his composure rather quickly as Freeman explodes in this opening round and Barreto falls to his back where he is most comfortable. Freeman says stand him up, and they do so. A grueling first round thus far. Barreto with that big body lock, and I mean big. Freeman is not a small man, but Barreto, when the two stand eye to eye, Barreto's about a head taller than Ian Freeman. Barreto throwing those knees to the outside left thigh of Freeman. Freeman trying to bust his way out and gets takedowns inside the guard of Barreto. See, Barreto has 1 foot in, 1 foot on the hip. He can go for that sweep and improve his position against Freeman. As the two are venturing towards those ropes, right on the FightWorld.com logo. And they will be spun back towards the center. And start it over, and you can see where Freeman wants to be. Ref says, hop it up. Freeman's not it's gonna make for a boring fight. And Barreto cooperates and says, okay, I'll stand it up. Barreto goes high. Freeman backs out of the way. I can't believe the end of this first round. As we take a look once again, boom. right on the jaw, and Barreto hits the canvas. And there's a look, a switcheroo, and he gets Barreto to the ground. Arguably the first round going to Freeman. Barreto controlled him quite a bit in that corner. As you see Alex Stivling offering his words of wisdom. Stivling coming off a huge victory 1 week ago today in Venezuela, as he defeated 4 men all decisively by KO or submission to win the IVC tournament. Patel in the corner of Carlos Barreto. As we prepare for the second round of action. Last minute drink of water to Freeman. Barreto says he is ready to go. The crowd, unfortunately, has cleared out. It's been a long show thus far. Many hanging around to see the local fighters, such as Aaron Riley. Always brings a tremendous crowd with him. The majority of those people have left. And a fake by Freeman. And a great sprawl as Barreto trying to get that single leg. And he falls back to his guard into a half guard. Freeman trying to tie him up. And Barreto almost gained his full guard as he takes a shot to that nose. He wants Freeman to come to him. Freeman says, if you want me on the ground, you got to get me there. Look at the reach advantage. A nice shot once again, foiled by Freeman, and he lands a right hand underneath. Barreto crawling towards him. Watch Freeman's faking a shot. And there's the sprawl once again. And Barreto rolls through to his open guard, but Freeman just walks away and says, stand him up. There you can see that size advantage as Barreto tries the leg kick. Oh, and Barreto ran into a big knee from one Ian Freeman. And Barreto falls back to guard once again. And that may have hurt him. Brockmull says stand it up. And Barreto a little slow to stand it up. He took a very hard shot. Shooting in. There's a nice ankle pick from Barreto. And Freeman swivels it around, throwing those shots underneath. And Freeman thus far has looked very impressive here. And you see the blood trickling from the nose of one Carlos Barreto. Freeman is backing off, saying, I do not want to be there. You heard Freeman's pre-fight interview. He said he's a BJJ black belt, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and he doesn't want to be on the ground much. As Barreto going for that high kick, Freeman backs away. Barreto looking apprehensive about throwing, and he's shooting from quite a bit of ways out. Freeman is telegraphing almost every shot by Barreto. You see Freeman put his hands to his side and just back up. That signifies to the ref, like, hey, if he wants me there, as I said earlier, he's got to get him there. And Barreto shooting again with his head completely down. He's got that leg of Freeman. Freeman, an incredible job of neutralizing the offense of Carlos Barreto. And Freeman, before this fight, thought that he wasn't going to be able to hang with Barreto. He thought that this was a crazy matchup for him, but he is proving not only a lot of critics wrong, but himself as well. Alex Stibling in the corner, as we stated earlier. He is screaming and yelling. As Barreto, another shot as he takes some punishment, going in again. Barreto says, come on down. And Freeman just shakes his head no. And Barreto being stood up again. And that is the end of this second round, and arguably Freeman has gotten both rounds, and he is ahead on the judges' scorecards, unless I'm seeing something totally different. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from this second round as we get ready for the third. Many people thought it wasn't going to go the distance, some predicting a triangle choke victory for Barreto, and some predicting a knockout victory for Freeman. Keep in mind, 33% of this fight is still yet to go and go. And there he is running into that big knee as he tried for that shot. Freeman just lifted the knee up. And Barreto once again inviting Freeman down, gets frustrated and is forced to stand up. Another look at that knee, bam. And to be honest, I don't know what kept Barreto from going down. He was quite dazed and wobbled right after that knee.